You've reached the Bgtv hotline. Please give us your suggestions for our next show. Open. Yeah, this is Everett from 10th grade. I think you ought to do some trivia about the Mona Lisa. Da Vinci? Good morning, Mr. Gorman. This is Mr. Sayer. How about a campus ministry package? What is up, Gorman? It's your favorite genie, Mr. Gleach. How about something for student council? Wait, is this not a student services hotline? Sorry, wrong number. This mailbox is now full. Get ready for the best Friday ever, Bishop Gorman, because BGTV is coming at you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Bishop Gorman. I'm Abby Hart.
And I'm Taya Thompson.
And this is Bgtv. Today is Friday, October 23rd, and it is National Crocs Day. And we have a fun-filled show for you guys.
Earlier this week, Jackson Taylor and Abby Hartz paid a visit to Miss Roberts at the campus store to see what's new.
Hi guys, I'm Jackson Taylor.
And I'm Abby Hart.
We're here at the Hamus campus store.
And we're going to go check out and see the new products that they have.
Let's go.
This year, since we're taking our lunch to school, you can keep your lunch cold in a Herschel lunchbox sold at the campus store.
Additionally, select styles of Herschel gear, such as this backpack, can be found at up to 50% off. Act now because the sale ends November 9th. Do you need to add some more drip to your back-to-school fit? The campus store has so many unique selections, like this brand new sweatshirt. It's only $28. That's a bargain.
And while you're here, make sure to check out the Shirt Buzz. For only $45, it'll keep you warm around campus as it gets colder.
Are you an athlete or like to support your friends who are athletes? They have hats for almost every team, including one of my favorites, bowling. Before you leave, make sure to check out all these unique accessories at checkout.
They even have these really cool stylus and pens that you can use to take your notes in class.
I'm Jackson Taylor.
And I'm Abby Hart.
And I'm Miss Roberts.
Reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, Jackson and Abby. Due to COVID, it's nothing new that we have to bring our own lunches this year, so why not get creative?
That's right. Ellie Diber and Sophia LaGreca are going to show us how to make a healthy lunch alternatives to help you get through your day.
What's up, Bishop Gorman? I'm Ellie Diber.
And I'm Sophia LaGreca.
And due to the commons being closed,
we're going to show you how to pack an easy, healthy, organic lunch. First, start off with a base for your sandwich, such as wheat or gluten-free bread.
Next, for your protein, here we have cheese and ham.
Now for the condiments.
We have mayo or mustard.
And don't forget to add a protein bar to give you energy.
And then add a snack of your choice.
Continuing on, you can add a healthy side of fruit, such as an apple.
And lastly, water to stay hydrated.
And remember, no colored liquids are allowed in the classrooms.
That's all we have for today, Bishop Gorman. I'm Ellie Diber.
And I'm Sophia LaGreca.
We'll catch you next time.
Thanks, guys. I'll be sure to try some of those out. Here at Gorman, we have a club called Gilda Gale that helps mentor new transfer students. Anya Gururaj caught up with Miss Cross and Tierney Morton to see what this club has to offer.
Gilda Gale is an amazing club we have here at Gorman. Let's go talk to Mrs. Cross and Tierney Morton about what they do.
So the mission of Gale to Gale is to provide student mentorship and support for our transfer students. So how it started was about 4 years ago. We realized and we started recognizing that some of our transfer students were having a tough time either transitioning, coming to Bishop Gorman, or sort of just not knowing what the culture is, what our traditions are.
Gilda Gale's main goal is to make sure that all transfer students feel comfortable here at Gorman.
It's definitely important because it's a new environment to them, and if they're not
introduced to the ways of like our customs, it's going to be like a lot harder for them to like learn and like make friends. So we're here to like kind of bridge that gap and be like there for them so they can kind of like come to us if they have any problems.
If you're a transfer student here at Gorman this year, please make sure to reach out to Gilda Gale to learn more about the Bishop Gorman community.
Now this year, I think we've started to become a little bit more involved, giving more information to students. We have our Instagram page, we have our Google Classroom, we're doing more service projects. So the program has grown from when we started 4 years ago.
This is Anya Gururaj reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, guys. Make sure to go check out their Instagram at Gale2Gale to keep up with what's going on around Gorman.
Speaking of clubs, Gorman is hosting their very first virtual open house for incoming students this Sunday, October 25th from 1 to 3 p.m. If you know anyone interested, tell them to check the Bishop Gorman website and all of our clubs and sports teams' Instagrams for more information to see what it's all about. Hey Abby, have you ever wondered who's helping behind the scenes here at Gorman?
Yeah, I sure have. There are so many members of our staff that go unrecognized, but are a major part in making sure that Gorman runs smoothly. Devin Hume caught up with one of these members, Mr. Pyatt, to learn about what he does here at Gorman.
Bishop Gorman has an awesome staff that works hard and really cares about its students and the school as a whole. I interviewed staff member Mr. Pyatt so that we get to know more about him and why his job is so important for the school.
My job, technically, I am the superintendent of buildings, safety, and IT here. So pretty much anything that is attached to this school, any physical form, I oversee and am in charge of. I also oversee safety and security and all information technology. So servers, wireless access points, the surveillance system, Mr. Opendijk and his crew are under me, and then also all buildings, facilities maintenance, the grounds, so the baseball field. So I have a few things that I oversee.
Some staff members here at Gorman are working their first year here, while others like Mr. Pyatt have been here for quite some time.
How long have I been at Gorman? I started about 15 years ago, just over that. And I started as a teacher of mathematics and then science. And then I ended up taking on this role about 2 years after, so a total of about 16 years.
Former jobs, family influence, and college or other forms of education are all important aspects that factor into applying for a job. For Mr. Pyatt, a number of those things play a significant role.
Before I was here at Bishop Gorman, I was doing graduate work at University of Nevada, Las Vegas for experimental physics. And then I saw an opening for a position here at Bishop Gorman, and I wanted to stay in Vegas, so I ended up just applying and became a high school teacher.
We are definitely in unprecedented times this year, but Mr. Pyatt is still trying to make the most out of his work life here at Bishop Gorman.
Right now, what I enjoy most is the diversity. So even with COVID happening, nothing is set in stone right now, and things are changing by the minute. So with things moving so quickly and always having a different project, that diversity makes sure things don't get boring for me.
Thank you to Mr. Pyatt for his hard work and for everything he does for Bishop Gorman. This has been Devin Hume reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, Devin. That was super interesting. We had a crazy week for sports, so let's pass the ball over to Nash Vikramaratne. Nash?
What's up, Gorman? We have a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. First of all, the World Series kicked off this past Tuesday with the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Dodgers won the first game 8-3, but the Rays took the second one 6-4, tying the series. They play the third game tonight at 5 and games 4 and 5 of the series this weekend. Tampa Bay is looking to win their first title while the Dodgers are competing for their 7th. This NFL Sunday, our own Las Vegas Raiders will be facing off against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Be sure to tune in at 5:20 p.m. to cheer them on. That's all I have for you today. I'm Nash Vikramaratne, and make sure to stay positive, BG.
Thanks, Nash. Even though this year has been different, we still have service hours to do. If you're having trouble finding opportunities, make sure to check out X2 Ball or see Miss Jeffries in campus ministry. Thanks to everyone who contributed to our first Smite Box collection of the year. We've raised over $400 to help people in need throughout the Vegas Valley.
If you weren't able to donate this time around, have a conversation with your family about downloading the Venmo app to your iPad or mobile device so that you can contribute to next week's collection. The instructions can be found in your Google Classroom class pages.
Speaking of Google Classroom class pages, don't forget to submit your prayer request as well. And click the link to join Campus Ministry Live as they light a candle and pray the rosary for your intentions and for our school community every Wednesday at 2 p.m. from the Grotto.
Mu Alpha Theta is offering math tutoring after school from 1:30 to 2 p.m. on the Study Buddy app for anyone who needs it. For further questions, please talk to your math teacher.
Well, that's it for today, Gorman. I'm Abby Hart.
And I'm Taya Thompson. And this is your BGTV.